What up, world? Back again. It's the Country Rap Report, and it's your boy, Vic XL.
What up? What you do, Spank?
Just be a good person. All right, man.
What you got in that cup?
This is some good old Griffin Agua. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all. This here, right? This is straight up Griffin, Georgia, spigot water over ice.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
When I just wanted to take it back, you know what I'm saying? I went outside, got me some spigot water, put some ice in it. This is spigot water over ice. Y'all need to try it. Spigot water.
Yeah.
It's very quenching. You know, we buy all these things on the market, you know, Powerade, Gatorade, vitamin, all these things people buy to quench their thirst, to keep them from being dehydrated. But we don't think about the most quenching thing, and we never got dehydrated, was good old spigot water. After some throw them up, bust them up, some hide and go get, Red Rover, all the hood games we played. How many of your friends ever got dehydrated, but they was on that spigot water?
Right.
We ain't need no Gatorade, nothing. We needed spigot water. It's the minerals. It's the minerals in it, bro. I drink a cup a day of spigot water. And you know, at my age, I still perform at a very, very high level, and I got to credit the spigot water. So, you know, maybe I should talk to Heather. Maybe we can bottle it up. Maybe I can put in some used bottles, but take the tag off. You know,
no, used bottle.
Right. How I had a little white, you know, we don't throw it off. Maybe I can use recycled bottles in Handwrite, spigot water.
I don't know about that one, fam.
The beverage of hood champions. All right, man, let's get into it. Nah, that ain't no spigot water, but you know, hey, I ain't gonna tell you what that is. It's my cup. Don't worry about what's in my cup. Ain't that what Lil Wayne said? All right, man. Let me. I'm clowning around. One time, shout out real quick. Shout out for one time. Let me get it right. If I'm looking like one of the members of the village people today, fuck y'all. It's okay. I done that by choice. But I gotta say one time for the good people over at Party City who definitely enjoy clicking on the Country Rap Report and seeing I have on something that they supplied to the situation. So,
okay,
this is a Party City exclusive. And they come in all colors. And they did not ask me to say that. I said that because I just wanted to say it. And this is that 5 red. FYE red. 5 red. All right, man, let's get into it. Y'all know what we do. We give y'all the best and our opinions and reviews of some of the hottest country rap videos out there in the world today, Craig. All right, now, a lot of times you might watch some of these videos. You might be like, that ain't no damn country rap. Well, guess what? We decided that we're going to give you the best country rap videos possible, but we're also going to give you artists that we feel like will be appreciated by the lovers and the consumers of country rap. So if you ever see an artist you feel like he's not a country rap artist, it's okay. Listen, because you'll probably like him or her. All right? Going to get into it. Very first video of the day, and for whatever reason, man, this guy's been working like hell in 2021, and we have not reviewed anything by him. And I really feel like we have done him a disservice by not talking about his music because I really, really dig him. But when you sent me this song, I was very, very happy because I wanted to talk about him anyway. So first up is my guy. And he goes by the name of Caskey. And the name of this joint is Blue Moon. All right, now, for a lot of people who don't know, Caskey definitely been doing his thing for a long, long time. Actually, he was one of the very first artists signed to Young Money. Young Money. He was one of the first artists signed by Lil Wayne to Young Money. He's definitely done his thing over there for years. He's been on tour with them, had features from different artists on the Cash Money, Young Money brand. And in 2020, 2021, I seen him really, really kicking it into another gear working. Now, I'm not sure if he's still affiliated with Young Money, but the one thing I can say is as an artist, he's really, really elevated. All right, so Blue Moon. Blue Moon is the first offering of his brand new solo project called Fine Art. And I got to say that this video gave me a really, really artsy feel, or made me feel like maybe I had popped something. Perky, zany. It just gave me a high type of feeling, but not a psychedelic feeling. It just gave me a high feeling to make me feel like I really need to listen. So in getting that feeling that I really need to listen, I honed in on the lyrics and the things he was saying. And it's really, really one of the type of songs that we tend to talk about a lot, where he's talking about dealing with emotions. He's talking about dealing with, basically being the person who's there as a breadwinner for his sister, for his granny, the expectation he puts on himself in life. It's just a really, really reflective song. And it's really, really artsy. Like, there's a scene in the video that I've seen a lot where, with the hands.
Right.
Like, I wish I could have that. I wish we could do country rap reports and I just have hands.
That'd be a little weird.
But I thought it was a really, really cool video. I'm sure there are some subliminals in that video that I might not know. Like I said, it's called Blue Moon, and the majority of the video is shot in blue light, but there are some red scenes as well. And I'm sure those scenes probably represent something that I don't know. But I thought it was really, really cool and artsy. The video was directed by Legit Looks. We haven't reviewed anything by Legit Looks before, but I thought it was really, really clean. And the tempo of the song was really, really mellow. Like, you could probably sit back and smoke you a good one too. Yeah. Now, the hook was like a little singing hook. And I was okay with the first stanza of the hook when he was singing, but then he went to a different type of octave on the second stanza of the hook, which was kind of weird to me. But again, the whole video gave me an artsy, weird vibe, and I really, really appreciate it. And I can say, for those people who've known Caskey's name for years, he has really stepped up his lyrical game.
Because this gave me the artsy thing, I couldn't throw this in the same pocket as his other stuff that he's done throughout his career. This is very okay. The lyrics was all about self-reflection. I respect that. So the lyrical content is there. The production, it felt like it was an R. Kelly type production, if that means anything. Production was real mellow, very laid back, extremely just lazy. And I'm not saying it in a negative way, it just felt like, you were high. And I don't know if that was the intent, but after listening to him, I listened to it first. And then when I watched the video, I was like, this is weird as fuck. Like, I don't know if I want to watch this again. But this is it again, this is art. So the art, art is very interpretive, and it's based off of the person who's, viewing it or experiencing it. And I got a weird experience when I watched it, but somebody else might absolutely love it because of the colors, because of the scenes, because of the backdrops. Like, it was very well put together. It's just not my thing. Like, production wise, I like the song. Video wise, I love the visuals. It's just not my type of thing that I would like to experience again from Caskey for sure. But it's not my thing that I was expecting from him either. So I don't even know if his core fans would like this. They would appreciate the lyrical content, but this video is not typical. This is not an atypical Caskey video production. So because of that, it might turn them off. You're okay with just listening to the song, but video wise, it was not the thing for me. But that's just me. I wasn't ready to be artsy fartsy by watching a Caskey video.
I have a question, not about Caskey or the video, but about a statement you just made. Why is fartsy the only word people rhyme with artsy?
I don't know. It's the rap artsy party. Like, it's just I don't know. It's always been that artsy.
When people say artsy, it's always followed by fartsy.
Yeah.
And it makes me envision people in a museum that smells.
Artsy fartsy. I don't know, man. I can't answer that one.
I do got to say this though. Now, Caskey has never been one who didn't work hard. Even during his Cash Money, Young Money days, Caskey was always dropping work. But for whatever reason, and maybe it's just artist growth, or maybe he's just in a different pocket. And I know late last year, earlier this year, him and Burton was having a back and forth, a little beef, and they both released diss records on each other. If y'all get a chance, check those out. We haven't reviewed them, but check them out. But I can say, because I'm a fan of Caskey, and I've always followed him, and I really like the progression lyrically. Like I said at the beginning, I like the progression lyrically. The tattoos is something that he's gradually been adding. Like he even has did you see the teeth tattoos he has on his head where it looks like his head is coming out of a mouth. And when I follow Caskey on IG, he is definitely big in the art community. I don't know because he has a fiance, so I don't know if his fiance got him into that, but he's big into the art community and the tattoo community, and I think it all falls in line. Now, I definitely agree.
For sure. I
agree with what you said about, I can see someone who's not into that, the art thing, artsy fartsy, not liking the video. Mm-hmm. But I can see his fans. Definitely rocking with the song. To me, it's a song that you can appreciate just bumping in your car without seeing the visual. The visual might throw you off. And if this is your first time watching a Caskey video, or if you watch all the Caskey videos on the joint project he did with Yellow Wolf, this might throw you off too. But this is that solo side of Caskey. And like I said, it's the first single off his brand new project entitled Fine Art. And I haven't checked it out, but this record actually made me want to go check it out because the joint project he did with Yellow Wolf, he beasted that thing, man. He beasted it. So I'm going to be checking out Fine Art probably later on tonight.
Now, this video, if you played it in the museum, like for backdrop or effects, it would be perfect. Like you ain't even got to play the volume. Just play the video because the video is very, very, very well put together. It's just, I wasn't expecting it from Caskey. And it threw me off, and I don't want to adjust because I don't think he's going to be doing this going forward. This is probably a concept album. And for those of you that don't know, a concept album is you put together all of the tracks, and it's about a specific topic, or a specific feel, or a specific chapter in your life, and that you don't deviate from that, whether it's the main singles or the B-side singles, it's all on that same concept. So this is probably a one-off for him, definitely with the visual. I'm not going to get adjusted. I can't get acclimated to this because I don't think he's going to be doing this going forward. If he is, then his entire fan base is going to have to be readjusted, but I just don't see it happening. Well, but it's a great video.
And considering that Caskey calls itself the Black Sheep, everything with Caskey is unpredictable. Everything that he does is different. There are times where he's like in the skate lane. Like I said, this art thing he's big into. And hell, even later at the end of this, by the time this video airs, he has a brand new project coming out called the $100 Mixtape. So that's probably gonna, I'm gonna be very honest. Caskey is one of those artists, I just think he's in a pocket that we just gotta watch him. Because he's given us so many different sides of him. And I love that. See, and this is something that you used to discuss back in the day. Artists being versatile. And,
right.
A project might have a couple singing songs, a couple club songs, this, that, and the third, and it shows the artist's versatility. To me, I always felt like that could make a fan not fuck with you. I like now that we're in the era. I like now that we're in the era and we're in the era that if I want to do a rock album, I'm going to do a rock album. I ain't got to do 2 rock songs on my hip hop album. Like, I like the fact that now the artists control the music to the point that they can drop when they want to and do the shit they want to. That's what I always respect about Church. Church is going to give us a hip hop album. He's going to give us a country album. He's going to give us a rock album. I don't want all that shit. I don't want it all on one album because I don't want to hear Church's country and his rock, but I do want to hear those bars. And that's what I like about Caskey. He gives us something different every time. So when he does a show in your city, a fan of Caskey is going to come. you might not like this part, but he's not coming to your city too much, so it's going to get you out. So I like the fact that he's very expressive in his music. And again, go ahead.
In contrast to what you just said, like it is extremely difficult. The reason why you try to put it all on one project is because now if you're going to do, in church as an example, you're doing rock, you're doing country, and you're doing rap, now you got to have 3 budgets because each one of those demographics, some of those demographics don't bleed over into each other. Unfortunately for church, he's in country rap, so he's already in 2 genres. And then when you throw in the rock and country are first cousins, so he's fine with that. But when you're dealing with outside of this genre and you're trying to be multifaceted, you got to have multifaceted type money to be able to push the promo for it first and then to push the whole project. Because if you're doing an R&B album and you're doing a gospel album, you know, those lanes ain't finna mix. You got to target gospel radio over here. You got to target R&B radio over here, or at least top 40 or some sort of turban station. Like the budget is very much a huge consideration of his direction. And on top of that, it ain't like Young Money been doing the best with him since day one. Like they fucked up many of artists. Kevin Rudolph at the top of that list, the people that thought that it was finna be dope, and then all of a sudden it's like, what y'all doing with him? Because you know, y'all ain't treating him right. Like he ain't even coming out as much, or you target him to the wrong demographic. Just because he's on this rap label doesn't mean you need to be targeting him to those rap demographics. There's other rap demographics you should have been targeting him with, which is probably why Caskey's now more active now, because white people that like rap are more receptive now. They're more visible now and more vocal now. So it is prime time to be a white rapper in 2021 and going forward. He should be dropping project after project after project, because right now it's probably the highlight of his fan base, and for him to be able to capture some of that money that is floating out there, because they really don't want to be listening to other folks. They want to be listening to folks that look and sound like them. So why not? As a label, you should be thinking like that. There's a demand, and if the demand is saying, I need this, then you supply it. And you supply it by giving them or giving into the demand. It's not that hard. It's very simple economics. And I don't know why Young Money didn't figure it out. I don't know why Bad Boy didn't figure it out. I don't know why countless other labels that had white rappers on their roster didn't figure that shit out up until recently. We're talking about 2019 going forward. Like it was very, very difficult for most of them to try to survive, or at least consider a white rapper back in the day. And that back in the day really was 3-4 years ago. Now it's all different. Now the landscape's completely different. Now a white rapper can survive whether on a major or not. They can really survive independently. And we're seeing it over here in country rap for sure. These guys are living off of their own sustainability with their fan base, as they should. Like now they just need structure. And hopefully we're doing our best to try to provide as much advice to supply some structure. And for those that are listening, hopefully they're winning and getting their shit together.
All right. Next up is an artist that we haven't had an opportunity to talk about. But again, this is one of these artists we feel like the fans would appreciate and definitely need to check out. And if I said his name wrong, please correct me. The name of the artist's name is Lucidious. And this joint is featuring Joel Woods, and the name of the joint is Moonlight. You have that look like, uh-oh.
Yeah, fam. I don't think did I watch this one? Let me check this video again, because I don't have any notes.
Okay. I'm going to start it off. Lucidious.
Okay.
It's a very, it's like first of all, the video, it's kind of grainy, but the graininess of the video actually made me, normally I don't appreciate dark or grainy videos. I kind of appreciated this one because this song was very, very mellow and kind of romantic. So listening to this video made me think of a love story or something I might go to see with my wife, and it has one of those romantic, happy endings. And I could appreciate the graininess. Now, Joel Woods is a very, very talented vocalist. So the harmonies he brought to the hook was dope as fuck to me. I really, really liked that. Lucidious, basically, he made a lot of metaphors in it that I didn't really care for, but as an artist, I get it sometimes. So sometimes some metaphors go completely over my head. Now, the video had closed caption. Now, that shit I did not understand because I'm not used to watching videos. And I was trying to turn them shits off. Like, why is this video in closed caption? Why? So I didn't like that. But the song was very, very cool and romantic and mellow. Me and my wife listened to it together, and she like, play that back again. So when it comes to the females, I think the females will definitely like the video, and I think they'll definitely like Lucidious.
Okay, I remember the video now. I put on here, this can't be real. So that's probably why I didn't write everything else down. I think this is a college project or something like that, fam. It didn't feel like it was a real project. I'm not hating on the effort. It's a good effort, but I didn't see where it was a good video quality. I didn't hear good music production. Hey, fellas, if this is your effort, I did not click on the channel. I didn't see if there was anything else. I did not. I just only dealt with what I was given, and I didn't get past a minute before I cut it off and said, I can't. I'll review something that I feel like it was authentic. This just felt like hey, let's try this and let's throw it out there and see what it does. If I'm wrong at that, then I'll take that. But this effort did not seem like a genuine effort. And we can go off of the song that we just reviewed. Caskey's effort was a genuine effort. Now, Caskey's budget was a little bit more than y'all's budget, and everybody else that is in this entire review was probably a little bit different budget too. But I just felt like this wasn't real. I'm sorry, I didn't take it serious.
Okay, now let me say this. See, I took it serious. I took it as being very, very different, and I think that Lucidious is a pretty serious artist. I don't want to make it feel like this is a college project because he has over 140,000 followers on Instagram. I don't think matter of fact, 164,000 followers on IG. Now, I don't think that's a typical college kid just out here doing shit. I think he has a lane that maybe we have somehow missed. And like I said, the song really resonated with my wife. Like, she really was like, oh, I like this. I have it in my notes. I have Maria loves this song.
I need to go back and listen to it. I need to go back and listen to it.
Listen to it with your wife.
Okay, I'll do that.
With your wife. Because it definitely has a, I don't really want to say what I want to say about it because I feel like we might get in trouble.
What? Well, okay. Well, if he's been doing it in a minute, not to steer from that, you getting in trouble. But why is the video?
I didn't say me. We. I said we.
Why is the video so grainy? Why does it look like this shit was shot with a camcorder? Not a good camera phone, but a camcorder. That's why I was like, this is a class project. This ain't real.
No,
this somebody trying to punk me.
But maybe they went for that. You know what this movie gave me? You know what this movie gave me? I figured out a nice way to say it. You know what this movie gave me? There's a movie that won an Oscar a couple years back by the name of the same title called Moonlight.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Okay, so if you watch Moonlight, the movie, then you'll get what I'm saying that I'm not saying about this video. Okay?
Okay.
Just to give you a little small backstory. Moonlight is about these two African-American drug dealers who so happen to be down low.
Gay? Just say the words, fam. We don't do the hinting. They gay?
Yes.
We some Brokeback Mountain drug dealers?
See?
That's what we doing. So what is the tone? What's the tone of the video? I didn't get that. I didn't get that definitely from watching the 1 minute that I did watch.
The movie. So again, watch the movie Moonlight. The name of the song is Moonlight.
I'm not watching the movie, fam. It's not happening. You lost me on that one. If this was some Marvel shit or some space shit or anything superhero based, I'm all in. But you lost me on the Brokeback Mountain dope dealers. They can keep that one.
I'm not watching. Say anything about Brokeback Mountain.
You did not. But they did. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. They can have that.
So I'm saying all that to say I don't know if they were going for that feel. Because the movie, the video gives me that Moonlight feel.
So you think these two guys are talking about?
I did not say that at all.
I'm asking, that's a genuine question. I'm asking, is that the feel that we should be getting from this video when I rewatch it?
No, when you watch it with your wife. It makes you feel like love.
I know who we. Okay, I'll watch it.
Let me tell. Am I saying his name right? Is it Lucidious?
That's how I would say it.
Okay, Lucidious. Your song was so romantic and smooth. I got a little company on after I watched your video. So let me bring this thing back in perspective because I don't want nobody thinking that I'm meaning this like the Moonlight the movie. Because it put me in the right pocket, literally. Okay? But it did give me that Moonlight feel from the movie Moonlight. If you haven't watched Moonlight, then watch it. Because when I watched Moonlight, I didn't know what Moonlight was about. And then I'm like,
hold on. What channel is this? Are we on Bravo? What the hell is that?
You know what happened? It was the movie was so talked about. It came out in 2016. The movie was so talked about that I watched it, and and because it wasn't graphic, and the movie was. The people who told me, first of all, anybody who knows me know I like drama, I like action, I like dope.
Right.
So it was about these Florida guys selling dope. They left off the rest of the shit.
Well, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to tell my wife. So we can watch the movie and then we can come back and watch the video and see the correlation that you're trying to draw.
But again, I think the song is dope as shit. I think the song is dope as hell. It's very, very romantic. It's talking about love. And we don't have enough of that in country rap or hip hop for that matter. Like I said, it put me in the right pocket. I think he's a very, very promising artist and 164,000 people that are rocking with him on Instagram. And he obviously just got off tour, but I can't find who he was on tour with as I'm strolling. But, you know, if y'all want to follow him on the IG, it's at Lucidious. And he's definitely putting up, man, we have stuff on Lucidious, bro. I just seen another very interesting thing about Lucidious, and then I'm going to keep it moving, okay?
All right.
2020, 2.5 million listens on Spotify.
That's not bad.
What?
And yeah, I apologize. This is not a college runoff. Lucidious, I will go back and listen to your song with a new ear and come back and give you a different review because I can't give you a full review right now because I did that.
I'm sure we'll find more music on him because he's out there putting that work in. So okay. Cool. But like I said, I really appreciate it. It was like if we was talking hip hop, we'd be like, oh, that's one for the ladies. Because it's definitely one for the ladies. And it's just a cool little mellow joint, man. So we're gonna keep it pushing. All right. Next up is a group that we just started talking about. They haven't been doing it for a super long time, but they're working. It's a group who goes by the name of Tilley and Alpha. And the name of this joint is This Is It. All right. Now, it's not a 10-minute video. It's not that one. This is it. The first thing I realized in this video is I was like, why does shit look blurry at first?
Same thing I said.
But then I realized that they're trying to create an effect that they probably don't have the budget to create the effect. So they went with an alternative. All right. The next thing I noticed about this was the Eminem type beat.
That was deliberate.
Right. So once I dug deeper and listened, I realized what they were going for. They was going for the stand type feel. What was the song that Dr. Dre and Eminem had? Your Conscious song.
Guilty Conscious.
They were going for the guilty conscious effect.
Right.
So once I got in pocket and realized that they were going for the guilty conscience effect, I really started to respect it. Because my first listen, I didn't really respect it because I was like, the fuck is going on? But then I realized, hold on. This is cool, what they're doing. And for them to tackle this, okay, look on your face, but let me finish.
That's a bite, fam. We are in hip hop still. Biting is biting.
No, stop. Okay. Stop. No, it's not a bite. It's an originality because they're not talking about anything the guilty conscience talked about. And it's no different than Tom McDonald doing Dear Slim. So it's not a bite. It's taking a concept and making it your own.
That's inspiration. That's one thing. But when you are taking the full concept and recycling that, as clever as it is still a bite. Now, I still respect it for what it is, but it's and some of the lyrics was pretty clever too. And the way they depicted it was pretty clever. I just thought the beat was cheesy and it was a direct bite of the original beat, but y'all should have just made a completely different beat. Because that beat sounded like a karaoke beat. It was very badly produced. The video effects in the video was just not good. I liked the song. Hated the video. The video y'all could have kept the video. The video was not good, and I'm getting that from Tilley and Alpha. This is our third time reviewing something by them, and the video. Y'all need a new video guy. I don't know if it's somebody in the family that y'all just trying to keep employed or let them experiment with y'all. But y'all need to, if you're going to continue to put out video projects, you're gonna have to elevate, because this song deserved a better video and a better beat. But it deserved better. Imagine if this was a better video in the same concept that you guys are trying to do, with a better quality camera, different angles, not all that lighting that you was trying to do, because the lighting was kind of weird. The Bryce Harper looking dude that was sitting on the chair, he's fine. He was just the dude that was writing the rap. But everything else, it just seemed a stretch. It seemed not a mockery, but definitely not genuine. Or maybe that's the wrong word I'm trying to use. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it because I knew that it was a bite. I knew that the influence was somewhere else, and the influence is a classic song that most people in hip hop will automatically remember as soon as they hear the beat. The first couple 5, 6, 10 seconds, oh, that's Dre and Eminem, but it's not Dre and Eminem. It was the karaoke version of it, and I don't want y'all to be considered that. So we got to elevate our production across the board, audio and visual.
Now, I agree with what you're saying, but I also respect them for stepping up to the plate, taking that on, because that's not a real easy subject matter. It's like you're rhyming to yourself.
And it was dope. And the original concept is dope. So, and they did it justice. Lyric-wise, they did it justice. I respect them for that.
And I just think that, these guys are growing. Everything we review by them, we complimented their lyrics and, what they do on the lyrical side of things. They have a 10-minute video that I definitely plan on watching. I'm going to put it on the review list. It's 10 minutes. I mean, we ain't got to do a 10-minute talk on it, but it's 10 minutes. And I definitely plan on watching it because they bring a little theatrics to it. But like I say, them trying to show the good and bad, the good versus bad, the evil, the conscience, on the country rap side of things, I am not mad at them for tackling this subject matter. And Tilley and Alpha are just really finding themselves. I don't think they've been doing it for 2 years. They don't even have 1,000 followers on the IG yet. And I think all you people who are watching the show should definitely follow them, because these two guys lyrically are there. I think now they just got to bring up the production and they got to bring up the videography. But the fact that they're putting out content and they're not allowing the fact that maybe they don't have everything they need today to hold them back, I'm not mad at that, because a lot of times people wait, and they want everything to be perfect, and it's never going to be perfect. You just got to grow. You just got to kind of grow with it. And I think give these guys 5 years in the game, and we'll be talking about them like we're talking about the Sticks, or like we talk about the Lax or the Moonshine Bandits. As long as they stay together and keep doing their thing, because lyrically they complement each other very, very well. They just got to tweak a few things.
I agree. They're not trash lyrically. We've heard trash, and they're not your stereotypical white boy raps. they can rhyme. So y'all keep doing it. Just pick some better beats and play around with some different videographers. That's all. That's my number one and number two suggestion. Definitely play around with better beats, though.
I'm gonna say this, and we've never said this. I'm gonna say this. They have some dope ass t-shirts, Tilley and Alpha t-shirts. Hey man, holla at your boy. How do I get one of those Tilley and Alpha t-shirts? It's got like a star in the middle. It reminds me of the Dallas Cowboys, and it matches my hat. So I like the Tilley and Alpha t-shirts, man. I just had to mention that. And y'all definitely keep grinding, bro. They're on TikTok. They're just doing a lot of things to establish their brand, and that I am not going to be mad, because lyrically, I'm going to say this, and then we'll move forward. All right. A lot of you rappers out there, when these guys get their thing together, y'all going to be in trouble, because lyrically, they're there. Okay. And as they grow the production, as they grow the videos, and I'm sure the lyrics and the concepts are going to continue to grow, some of y'all going to be in trouble. Some of y'all going to be demoted to the weed man. I'm just saying. And I think also, if some of the other country rap artists embrace them to help give them a boost, because sometimes a cosign gives you a little visibility. So if they get a little more visibility, I think that'll help them too. Right now, I haven't seen any major features with them. I might have overlooked it, but right now it's just like they're a team of two doing their thing. Matter of fact, we reviewed them featuring with Jax.
Yeah, the kid.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good review, so I don't know if they're going to listen to us after that one drops.
Well, we showed Tilley and Alpha love. All right?
Yeah, we did.
And again, I think the reason they did this video, because I think they realized this concept is so dope, we want people to see this visual. And I don't think that's the easiest thing for a person to figure out how to make visual.
True. That is true.
So, all right, man, we're going to keep it moving. Last video of today, and I intentionally put this one in the last spot, because this is a guy that we was like, we need to hear from him. We need to hear from him. We need to hear from him. And God damn it, he said, fuck y'all, because I'm here now. Cymple Man, featuring the Stick, featuring the Lax. And the name of this joint is Sticks.
Right.
Do you want to start off? I haven't let you start any of this today.
I'm going to throw a name out there, and I hinted on it when we reviewed, what was the Genie? Was it Blue Genie or some shit like that?
Yeah, the one that made us think about Will Smith.
Right, and then I hinted on it again prior to that when he did the one about his grandma.
Mm-hmm.
This dude, okay, I need you to draw the comparison. Now he did Dear Mama. He did some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air type stuff. This song gives me California Love vibes. From day one, from the first couple of seconds I'm listening to it, I'm like, okay, you have got to be a Tupac fan, because I'm hearing the Tupac inspiration in all of your music, in your lyrics, in your flow, even in your beat selection. I'm hearing that. Not when you talk about Diggable Planets when Tupac was a dancer vibes. We're talking about when Tupac went to the West Coast. Right. Well, yeah. We ain't talking about that. What I say, Diggable Planets. My bad.
Cool like that. I'm cool like that. Cool like that.
Yeah. We're talking about Tupac when he went with Dre and he made all of those classic songs. Like, I get Tupac vibes from Cymple Man. And that is not, I know that's a lot of pressure to even throw out there to give you one of those great comparisons. But this dude lyrically, he can go. Like, he can write stories. He can be funny with the shit. He do party type stuff, like, and he's all lyrical with it, but he still keeps his personality, and he keeps his cadence. Like, all of that is still there. And Pac was perfect with his shit. He always stayed in his pocket. But whenever he was on someone else's song, you knew that he was finna shine and bring his type of flavor. He wasn't gonna let other people influence him. It was just gonna be him doing his thing and let other people do their thing. And everybody complimented each other. This song gave me that type of vibe. It was rock rap, and I'm not crazy about rock and rap mixing, but I respect it because it's a part of hip hop and history. I like the beat. I like the guitar. What else I got on here? I think when or if they do this song live at a show, it will probably be a banger. and there'll probably be a mosh pit, and they will probably tear the club up if they could. This is dope as fuck. Like for real. Like I can see them just doing some great shit with this. This is part of, and I think I'm more like this because the Lax is on it, and I really wanted you motherfuckers to do Racket County. So I got 2 of y'all on the fucking song. So I'm a little bit more happy about that shit. On the negative side, I hated the video effects in this video, Breadwin. That shit coming from the left and popping over from the right and moving constantly from on a horizontal angle. I hated that shit. I think the video probably wouldn't have been just as effective without the video effects in it. It still held true to what it was trying to convey. The scenes were dope. I don't know where the fuck y'all were, but all of y'all had on long sleeve. I need to go there because it's hot as balls out here. But I love the video outside of that, and I love the song, even though it was rock rap, and I had to get used to it. But that dude that was playing the guitar, he was the business. He probably needs to get a highlight. He might even need to be in the title along with Cymple Man and the Lax because he brought the shit with it. I'm a huge fan of Cymple Man now, and he's given me 3 different flavors, and all 3 of them, 2 out of 3 reminded me of Tupac, and even on the Will Smith one, it was still Tupac-ish when those 2 were at their prime. So I'm definitely a fan. I gotta hear more.
Now I'm gonna say this. This shit is the essence of country rap. They shot the video. I don't even know, man. First of all, the video says country rap. No mistake, the video says country rap. And you could be deaf and watch the video and know country rap.
Right.
Cymple Man is a true student of hip hop. Now, what made him choose the country rap lane doesn't matter to me. I'm completely fine with it. I like the fact that he reps the fuck out of Georgia. He's always repping Georgia. He rides that guitar lick perfect.
True.
Like he was married to that guitar lick. He looked like he was having fun. We said this in both other videos. Cymple Man looks like the type of guy who has fun all the time. The Lax, who obviously signed him to Dirt Rock, they are definitely doing what they're supposed to do, supporting the artists, and they come through and give us lyrics like they do. And to me, I'm starting to say the Lax are also the epitome of country rap. And I love those artists who don't deviate from that lane. So I like that. But back to Cymple Man. Cymple Man murdered the second verse, bro. He gave it to us the first verse, but he went meat to meat on the second verse. He went raw on the second verse. And then the Lax, it's kind of like it's not a beat change, but it's like a little pause in there that kind of intros the Lax in there, which I thought was good because it was like a little build up. It was more like a little emotional build up. And then the Lax come through and do their thing. Now, the one thing that I was glad to see, that when I seen it, I thought about you immediately, was I enjoyed seeing Hard Target sitting in the back. Like he want to say,
just chilling.
You break her, you pay her. Hurry up and buy it.
3.
He looked like he was just sitting there like, hurry up and buy it. So that let me know that no matter whatever the situation may be, Hard Target is definitely still affiliated because that was Racket County in that video.
Yeah. 3 of them. Them 3 of them.
I got to go back and look and see what's West Nile in there. I got to go back and relook.
You're right. I didn't even look, but he wasn't rapping, so I got to go back now and see Hard Target because I missed him. I was just excited that 2 of Racket County was in one song. But
yeah, Hard Target's in the video. There's a scene, they show the scenes where they show like the people they do zooms on people. Because there's a zoom on a lady who has on a COVID mask, which I'm not used to seeing COVID masks in country rap videos. But there's a lady who has on a COVID mask. And, she's in there like, they zoom in on her and she's just standing there.
Okay.
She by herself, so I don't know who she's 6 feet apart from. But before her, the first person they zoomed in on was Hard Target. And he's sitting in the back like this. He has on a sweatshirt that says Glock and some black shades. So, yeah. So,
I remember. I remember the shirt, so now I definitely got to go back and check because I paid attention to the Glock because I saw that. I didn't even pay attention to the face.
That's cool. Then one of the crowd scenes, he's pretty close up to Cymple Man in the crowd scene as well. So there might be a Racket County project coming. There's definitely still some brotherhood there by watching this video. Like I said, I didn't watch for West Nile, but I need to go back and watch for West Nile, see if he was in the video. But all in all, man, Cymple Man, hey man, I need to find my damn list. Cause
I got your list. It's downstairs on my table.
Hey man, I don't know if the list got to get longer. Because we was talking about Cymple Man not working at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
And now Cymple Man is kicking y'all draws in y'all ass.
Yeah.
He 3 for 3. He 3 for 3. He's 3 for 3 and gave us 3 different styles.
That's extremely hard to do.
And when you talk of personalities, when you think of fun on the camera, and the funny thing, because Hard Target seems fun on camera, and Cymple Man seems fun on camera, bro. And the Lax seems so cool and laid back. One of them definitely like he's 2 seconds away from saying, "Don't make me take my belt off and whoop your ass."
Right.
The slim one look like he's already, "I will whoop your ass. I got my belt with my big ass buckle on." He just looks super serious. But I gotta hear this. Makes me want to hear Cymple Man project, and hopefully it's on the way because he gave us 3 videos in 3 months. Right. And then hopefully after that, there will be a Hard Target project over on Mako, and then hopefully we'll get another Racket County.
I'm here for a Racket County, but we need a tour after that if they're gonna do that.
So, all right, man. But yes, Cymple Man, thumbs up. You've done your thing again. We was talking shit about we need to hear from you, and you have shut me up for 20. If you give me 4 videos in a year, I'll shut the hell up. Because that's 1 a quarter.
Right.
And that's a lot. That's a lot. The average major label artist might get 3 off the duration of a project. So if you give me 4, now, if you give me more, but if you give me 4, I feel like you put the work in. It's like you've done 1 every 3 months. And Cymple Man is 3 in the last 60 days. So I ain't mad at you, bro. Hopefully there's a project to follow this up. Hopefully this work is leading up to a project. I haven't seen him talk about a project coming, but hopefully there is a project coming. And I'm going to say this, man, because I always say this about, Cymple Man got something on his page. Cymple Man might need to hang out, bro. Because Cymple Man is a huge Braves fan. And I think we missed a Cymple Man video that we're gonna have to review, bro. We're gonna have to do double wide. We haven't talked about double wide. So we definitely going to have to talk about double wide. We haven't done double wide. So we gotta get Cymple Man double wide in. I just realized we missed the video. But I think you and Cymple Man need to hang out and go to a Braves game because I noticed this and I think this is really, really dope. I gotta show this. Can you see that? You know what that is? That is a Ronald Acuna baseball card that looks like the Outkast ATLiens album cover.
I didn't know that existed. I would love that.
That is a Ronald Acuna baseball card that's designed like the ATLien cover. It says Acuna at the top, Atlanta at the bottom, tops. Man, look at that thing one more time. Where you get that from?
Yeah, I need that. I want
that's on Cymple Man's page.
So my wife, when we watched the video, she was like, "He's from Georgia," and I was like, "Just because he said he's from Georgia doesn't mean he's in Georgia."
No, he's from Georgia.
He's still in Georgia, but he's not living here.
I don't know. Well, it says Kingsland, Georgia, on his page, and I don't think he would. And he got the zip code 30548.
Oh, Dope.
And to close it out, he does have a project dropping called Been It. It's a brand new album, Cymple Man, Been It. So we're gonna see. All right, man. Cymple Man, keep doing your thing. And I don't know where he bought that card from. Cymple Man, if you watch this show, please in the comments area, let us know where you got it. Because he said he bought 4.
I'm already searching it right now.
Oh, okay. That's hard. All right, man. So look, let's wrap it up real quick. All right. Another exciting episode. Gave y'all 4 dope videos. We started everything off with Caskey Blue Moon off his fine art project. Then we gave you Lucidious. The name of that joint was Moonlight, featuring Joel Woods. Then we gave you Tilley and Alpha with This Is It. A little reminiscent, or a little what's the word you use? It's like a play on the old Dr. Dre Eminem joint, Guilty Conscience.
Inspiration?
Inspiration inspired or whatever. Okay. And the last was...
You said it didn't bite it, so we'll just use inspiration.
Okay. And the last was Cymple Man featuring the Lax and Sticks. All great videos, all great videos. All these videos, if you go to YouTube and you want to watch them, please check out the Country Rap Tunes playlist. And you can watch all these videos because they're right there. Okay? Visit www.countryrapreport.com. And again, man, all you artists, please keep dropping those video links, whether you do it via Instagram, whether you do it via Facebook. Get us the videos. Are you looking for that card?
Bro, I'm already like 3 cards in. There's some other, look at this one. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh!
It's dope. It's like some sort of subset that Tops did. But yeah, when we get done, I'm probably gonna go buy some cards. Thank you, Cymple Man. Appreciate it.
No doubt. And if I was a Braves, I'd probably buy those just because I'm a collector.
Right.
But it would be dope if they were Dodgers. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
They might have them.
Huh?
They probably got some Dodger cards that are cartoon inspirations like this. I'm sure they do.
But the fact that that's Outkast, shit.
Yeah.
I got to get that. I can't say how much I'll pay for it, but I'll pay I won't pay that, make the internet headline price, but I will pay more than I should pay for a card price. Because I need that on the wall. I might put that, if I get one of those, I might put that back here just because it's Cymple Man.
Yeah, I would probably get it or at least get the image and transpose it like this size and put it up there. That's probably what I'm going to do. I don't know about getting the card because my kids don't care about stuff like this. I'm trying to, because most of the shit that I got is gonna die with me. So I'm not gonna just do it. Just
you know what's gonna happen? Do it. When you die, they'll realize you left them a small fortune.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I have right now, I'm gonna say this, and I'm out of here. My uncle passed, rest in peace, my Uncle Larry. He passed. And he left me a trunk of Star Wars, the original #1 Star Wars, unopened action figures.
Oh my God.
And when I say trunk, I'm talking about a Foot Locker full. They still have the Walmart price tag on them. And when have you seen a Walmart price tag on an item? This one Walmart was putting the stickers. Like, yes.
Right.
I don't even have them in my home. I have them in storage because I don't even want nobody coming here and they like, what the hell? Oh man. They'll leave everything else in the house and take that because I have no clue how much that thing is possibly worth. And he also left me a second Foot Locker full of all the fanzines that came out during the promotion of the first Star Wars.
Was he a Star Wars fan? Just a junkie, or he was...
Obviously he was. Obviously he was.
You could be a Star Wars junkie and just want to get all of the stuff and collect it, or you could just be a fan and you getting it that way. But I mean, salute out to him for that. It's not a lot of us that was doing that type of stuff back then.
Yeah. All right, man. So that's it. Again, y'all, please check out the website, countryrapreport.com. One time for Heather for making us shine like stars in the sky. She's always working really, really hard behind the scene, working harder than anybody else that's promoting you other people, and she's not for hire. Second thing. And I'm gonna say this. Hey man, y'all stop that fuckery with the premieres on the same day, bro. Stop the fuckery, bro. It's 24 hours in a day, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that if you weren't doing that. Okay? Okay.
And no one was doing it because we checked before we picked our times. So.
And with that being said, please, make sure y'all check out premieres every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come check it out. Get in the live chat. Your boy is in there. Spank is in there. The Domestic Diva is in there. Come chop it up. And we ain't even got to chop it up about the video. I'm going to be honest. And maybe when I be in the room, I feel like, man, y'all come talk to me. Because I feel like these fuckers be ignoring me. Or sometimes I think that maybe my shit is slower than theirs. Because I be saying shit I think is funny. And no one responds. Right. I'll be like, well, damn, I'm lame. So someone come talk to me.
Right.
Because I'm like, well, goddamn, that was funny. I thought it was funny when I typed it. And no one said nothing. So shout out to Bob. Shout out to Coca. Who else is just loyal in that room? Bob Jason. And Coca are loyal.
Boogie.
Who?
Boogie.
Oh, Jason shout out Boogie Brown. Shout out Brown. My man, Jason Boogie Brown. We go back like you go Carsey's, bro. We go back. Matter of fact, Jason Boogie.
Before my days, ain't it? Isn't it like way back then?
Yes, let me tell y'all something about Boogie Brown. If you ever come to the ATL, to Atlanta, whether you country rap or if you like hip hop, you must visit the Trap Museum. And Boogie Brown is one of the curators for the Trap Museum because the Trap Museum has a Gangsta Grill cover section, and that was curated by Boogie. And yours truly, I have one item in the Trap Museum. I ain't like Boogie. I ain't big dog status, but I'm little pup on the leash status because I got one item placed in there too. So shout out to Boogie, man. Definitely doing this thing. Cool. All right, man. That's it for me, man.
That's it for me, man.
All right. Your boy, Vic XL.
That's your dude, Spank.
And we are the Country Rap Report. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.